Don't use social media to impress people. Use it to impact people. Dave Willis. There are two sides of every coin. There are heads and there are tails. The same is with life. There is the positive side and there is the negative. You cannot have light without darkness or good without evil. Social media is the same way. It has the power of positivity to spread a message around our planet, but it can also just as easily spread a negative message, right? There can be so much suffering in life, and yet there are many glories also. But it is so much easier to get caught up in all the bad stuff and lose sight of all the many blessings. But throughout history, we have never been taught about the power of habit and the power of your subconscious mind. Because let's face it, knowing how your mind works would break you free from the illusion of what true happiness is all about. Now, social media on the brain isn't necessarily a bad thing, but in the wrong hands, it can become detrimental to your well-being and the future of our planet. Weeds have a way of growing through the cracks of concrete without adding water or fertilizer. The same is with your mind and your beliefs. If you are not mindful and allow people to spread weeds into the garden of your subconscious mind, your life results will reflect accordingly. Now, I've never been big on the whole idea of taking pictures to glorify or brag about my existence. I try staying out of social media spotlight, interacting with arguments over conflicting limiting beliefs. I'm mindful not to engage in any drama that can be avoided. But yet, so many lost souls get a false sense of clarity and identity from these postings. I just know that I am the best version of myself, and I'm always striving to be better. I don't need anyone to tell me otherwise. But yet, there are so many people trying to be somebody they are not. They thrive off watching videos of people living a glamorous life. This causes individuals to put others on a pedestal, believing this is what it takes to be happy, to live their best life. We all have been conditioned on how we should look, what clothing we should wear, our financial spending habits, what cars we should be driving, to go to college, get a good job, which will slowly suck the life out of you, right? All these limiting beliefs are coming from empowering people. Then you put these individuals on social media platform and their message becomes global. And if you are not mindful that their mesmerizing words are planting seeds into your subconscious mind, creating chains that bind you to unhealthy thoughts and lack of self-worth. But yet, on the other hand, if these people are lifting your spirits up higher, telling you how to realign with your true identity, then you will be heading down a completely different path, right? Two sides of the coin. Our brain can be molded. It's called neuroplasticity. Neurons that fire together wire together. You can either fire and wire new neural networks through a conscious effort, or you can unconsciously allow your subconscious mind to be filled full of false beliefs that you need to have a materialistic wealth and this rocking hard body to find true happiness. We become who we are surrounded by. Are you surrounding yourself by people that inspire you to be your authentic self, or are you surrounded by dream stealers, naysayers, energy vampires? Social media has the power to change lives. We have the power to end world hunger, to achieve well-being, find true happiness, and break free from the chains of limiting beliefs. And this all can be done in the right hands. Social media has conditioned us to believing that to be successful, it's about materialistic things. So many people are posting pictures and videos of their life as being perfect. This causes other people believing that the picture-perfect life is how their life should look. This causes people to get anxiety, lack of self-worth, and it becomes contagious. This fakeness is not only with celebrity icons, but it's deeply embedded into our families and our friends, our co-workers. I just lost a close friend of mine to a suicide, and when looking at all his pictures on Facebook, you would have never guessed he had problems or any issues. But who wants to share their true selves at their weakest moment? Because it shows a sense of vulnerability. Nobody wants to share their problems and their sufferings. The world is at a breaking point. We are so easily influenced by all the materialistic BS on social media, and this causes others to try keeping up with the Joneses. People are trying to be somebody they are not, and it causes a sense of unease throughout our planet. In the last year, we have lost multiple teenagers to suicides, and just seems like it's continually to grow and increase around our planet. What is going on? Have we lost our sense of direction? Are people not able to find this escape from the suffering? All the gunfire that's going off in our heads? Everywhere you look around, there's so much negative energy. People are killing themselves, shooting, dramas, government scandals. Social media thrives off this shit. And it has become contagious. Social media on the brain is becoming an addiction, and your subconscious mind is easily infested with this nonsense, creating trends that influence us all. It's time to wake up, people. Social media is here to stay. There is no getting away from it. But just like money isn't a bad thing, it's what you do with the money that either fills your soul up or it darkens it. The same thing goes with social media. It has the power to spread one positive message around our planet and change the lives of millions, or it can do the complete opposite and destroy lives. How do you want to spread your message on social media? We all have a choice in life. The root of all human suffering isn't gaining materialistic things like it's been promoted on social media. It is having a connection with your very own soul, the one thing that loves you unconditionally for who you really are. You all have greatness within you. The problem is you just never have heard this before, and you've been looking in all the wrong places. You have been led astray of your true purpose in life. When you break free from the chains of your own mind that has been molded by influential people, you will start gaining a sense of clarity and well-being. When you tear down these fake walls and become who you were meant to be, your true authentic self, you will find the secret to life and transcend to a new state of being. We are all just a small part of the greater whole, walking around on this planet that seems to spin around completely in balance with the moon, the sun, other planets in the cosmos. When you realize this, life becomes pretty amazing. It's all about changing your perspective and focusing on the power of now, not bound to the past or the future. When people rid themselves of the self-centered ego and start sharing more love through social media, there will become a ripple effect around our planet, and it will become contagious. You all have a choice. You can give life or you can take it away. Your words, your generosity, and your kindness does matter. You have more power in the palm of your hands with your iPhone, and you can make a positive global impact. It's all up to you now. Choose wisely with your words. Spread love, not hate. Spread peace, not war. Be the difference.